The Great Pyramid of Giza. Oh, what a colossal enigma. For nearly 5,000 years, we've been fed this tidy tale. Pharaoh Khufu erected this massive monument as his eternal tomb, pieced together by thousands of dedicated workers in a mere 20 years, using nothing fancier than copper chisels, ropes, and unyielding grit. Picture it, sweat-soaked teams hauling stones across the sun-baked sands, leaving behind a wonder that defies time. But hold on, here's the heart-pounding twist. So much of what we've learned about the pyramids isn't etched in stone. It's built on shaky guesses and half-truths. What if the full story isn't just missing pieces, but buried on purpose? At the center of this whirlwind stands Dr. Zahi Hawass, Egypt's iron-fisted archaeologist who's lorded over every dig, every find, and every whisper from the desert for decades. I'm talking about the gate that has been closed. Why have you opened the theory again? The gate is not closed. It is closed. No, it's not. It's not closed, sir. Okay, I closed it, and I am going to close it. I am presenting my own. Okay, I will do this. Even before sparks fly, Hawass shuts it down. But why? Instead of embracing bold ideas, he's notorious for slamming the door on independent probes and muffling voices that dare question his polished narrative. Because most of the information that's written on pyramids are wrong. Most of it. Most of it in archaeology books. Really, except me. I'm not spinning conspiracies here, but why the fierce blockade on explorations that could shatter our timelines? Why pull the plug right when breakthroughs loom? Is Hawass safeguarding Egypt's treasures? Or something deeper? If you've ever gazed at those pyramids and felt a shiver of wonder, stick with me. Tonight we're plunging into evidence that stumped scientists, irked archaeologists, and silenced historians, from sealed voids echoing with secrets to stonework so precise it mocks our modern tools. The truth is wilder, older, and more mind-bending than the textbooks admit. Could the Great Pyramid truly have risen from basic ropes and rollers, as the experts insist? Or did ancient hands wield lost tech we can barely fathom? We'll strip away the veils, challenge the guardians of the past, and spotlight clues hiding in broad daylight. Because history's juiciest secrets aren't vanished. They're just guarded by folks who'd rather you didn't poke around. The revelations ahead, they might just flip your world upside down. Music. When we conjure ancient Egypt, it's all golden crypts, swirling hieroglyphs, and the majestic Great Pyramid thrusting from the Giza Plateau's golden dunes, a landscape sculpted by the life-giving Nile, that eternal ribbon of blue slicing through arid expanses. For eons, we've heard it was crafted around 2550 BC by Pharaoh Khufu as his lavish tomb, hammered out by hordes of workers with humble tools. On the face of it, a triumph of human spirit. But zoom in and cracks appear. Shockingly, hard proof for this story is scarce, with our assumptions teetering on sand. Here's a jaw-dropper. Despite its epic status, no inscriptions from Khufu's day scream, "I built this." The Egyptians chronicled everything, from Nile floods nourishing their fertile floodplains to royal feasts and cosmic rituals. Yet zilch on their crown jewel? Faint quarry marks in hidden spots get cited, but unearthed centuries later, their legitimacy's dubious. A name on a wall doesn't prove ownership, right? Even wilder, the pyramid's supposed purpose is Khufu's tomb. Mainstream lore swears it, but unlike other pharaonic graves bursting with bling, inscriptions, and mummies, this one's barren. No treasures, no artifacts, no Khufu. If it was a royal send-off, where's the fanfare? This void screams, maybe it served something grander, tied to Egypt's deep cultural reverence for the stars and the afterlife, or even a functional role in their river-fed society. The pyramid's precision? It's emotional. Imagine ancestors aligning it to true north with pinpoint accuracy, fractions of a degree off, as if whispering secrets to the heavens. Inside, 80-ton granite behemoths bear marks of ultra-precise drilling. Per-engineer Christopher Dunn's studies cuts that laugh at copper chisels. Modern replicas flop after hours, tools blunted. Now, Dennis, will we see any progress in our lifetime? Yes. If you came back in an hour's time, you would see about a 4mm drop down into the dome. How did they nail it millennia ago? Then those shadowy passages. Builders needed light, but historians torches or lamps. No soot scars the walls, no smoke stains. What sorcery? Perhaps reflective tech or something lost, hinting at sophistication we underrate. These hints point to advanced know-how, yet under Hawass, orthodoxy reigns, batting away challengers like Robert Bauval's Orion correlation theory. Bauval spotted the Giza pyramids mirroring Orion's belt, not in Khufu's era, but as it's shown in 2500 BC, tying into Egyptian myths of Osiris and rebirth. This astronomical savvy, woven into their Nile-centered cosmology, suggests deeper roots. Geologists like Robert Schoch and John Anthony West add fuel. The Sphinx's erosion, rounded wavy patterns from heavy rains, not desert winds, last seen 12,000 years ago post-Ice Age when the Sahara was lush savanna. Sphinx and its surrounding pit are worn differently. These show a different kind of erosion altogether, a round, undulating profile usually caused by rainwater and torrential downpours. If true, the Sphinx predates dynastic Egypt, a relic from a forgotten wetter epoch, reshaped by later pharaohs like Khafre. West's vision? Pre-desert Giza, a verdant edge where unknown carvers shaped a lion god from rock. Rains battered it, sands buried it, until 4th Dynasty kings unearthed and recarved it. Backed by science, yet mainstream dodges. West is really an academic's worst nightmare because here comes somebody way out of left field with a thoroughly well thought out, well presented, coherently described, beautifully written, full of data you can't refute, and it pulls the rug from beneath your feet. So how do they deal with it? They ignore it. They hope it'll go away, and it won't go away. Why the pushback? Protecting heritage or egos and pride? If no bombshells lurk, why stonewall probes that could unveil tech reshaping history? Delving inside amps the intrigue. Beyond the king's and queen's chambers, 1990s robot explorer Rudolf Gantenbrink hit a limestone door with copper handles in a queen's shaft, metal anomalies screaming important. But authorities yanked the plug. In 2002, another peak revealed a second slab, still untouched despite pleas. Then 2017's muon radiography bombshell, a vast void above the Grand Gallery, 30 meters long, rivaling known rooms, no entry, purpose unknown. By 2023, scans confirmed a corridor-like chamber, yet exploration stalled, citing preservation. Dunn's granite scrutiny. Precision holes scream machinery on stone that'd shatter basic tools. These oddities whisper, advanced tech or inherited wisdom from elders? Mainstream's defensive, maybe shielding sites, but at what cost to truth? Dr. Zahi Hawass towers here, the charismatic enforcer who's boosted Egypt's fame but clamped down hard. From minister roles, he's greenlit or vetoed digs, often quashing alternatives. Fans say he's a protector. Critics see a gatekeeper preserving status quo, amid controversies over access and dismissals of fringe ideas like underground cities. Let me know your take in the comments. Hawass's grip might have hidden gems, leaving Egypt's sands to guard profound truths. Alternative voices persist. Schoch's Sphinx timeline, Bauval's stellar map, Dunn's engineering feats. Transporting 80-ton blocks from 500 miles? No wheel tech explained, yet geography helps. An ancient Nile branch, the Ahrimat, snaked to Giza's edge, easing hauls via boats during floods, fueling a society where the river was god, provider, and highway. Graham Hancock posits a lost global sieve, echoed in Göbekli Tepe's 12,000-year-old temples. West and Schoch agree, Egyptians inherited prowess, explaining their sudden sophistication. Sites like Abydos Temple and Saqqara's granite boxes boast precision-defying eras. Summing up, no Khufu links, uber precision, sealed secrets, ancient hints. We're rethinking history. Worker villages at Giza reveal organized societies, 20,000 skilled folk in bustling communities fed by Nile bounty, blending labor with cultural rights. Not slaves, but a social pyramid mirroring their monuments. Why resist? Rewriting threatens identities, Egypt's pride in its Nile-nurtured legacy. But imagine, unearthing a precursor sieve could redefine humanity's saga. Will we crack those doors? For now, secrets simmer. Dive into more mystery, subscribe and stay curious. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe.